I was talking about the foot and the poor, sad medial arch of the foot, always trapped in shoes, never able to do what it wants, squishing the toes in. The poor glutes are sat on. They're just sat on most of the day for most people. And you can imagine that they would get weak and irritated, and other muscles underneath them, such as the external rotator group, like I call them the piriformis and friends, the famous piriformis, those can also get irritated as they just literally have force on them so much of the time and in one position. So shifting positions when you sit is very helpful for this area to just be well. This muscle is called the Abductor Holucas. It's pulling sideways, but you can see it's arced on a diagonal. And so then it's also pulling down. And that's a muscle that if you are in overly restrictive shoes, is weakened and overstretched. So if the big toe is moving in toward the second toe, this muscle does not get to do its function. And one of those, besides spreading the toe and pressing down, is to reinforce the big arch of the foot, called the medial arch. Mostly people say, oh, she has high arches, he has low arches, or my arches hurt, but it's a muscular soft tissue system. It's a trainable system, and we should work on it. When you are going to take a step, your nervous system has to prime not only your foot, but also your hip for stability. I'm going to now focus on not just the medial arch of the foot and the muscles on the bottom of the foot, but also on the back of my hip. The gluteus maximus just being the largest one of the superficial butt muscles, rump muscles. And then you have the medius, can we see the medius on the side? And then you have the minimus, deeper than the medius. And notice that the fibers all are obtuse arcing fibers. Each muscle itself, you could think of as a collection of smaller muscles, or at least muscle fiber bundles, which can act in concert or with differentiation from each other. Retracting the pelvis and also pressing the thigh wide to get a high level of activation for not just the surface level glutes, but then those deep external rotators, and training that system in concert with the bottom of the foot. So the foot spiraling down and in, the hip spiraling out and back, and that creates stability.